Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy AniZ with What If Naruto Was Banished and Had the Boosted Gear Part 7 aka the final part. Last time we saw the evil Leaf Village invade the rest of the villages to capture the Bijus with the reanimated Hokages. The Hokages went against their will but failed because Kurama managed to summon all the Bijus to his location aka Quarta before they can be sealed into any Leaf Shinobis. So let's get started. We now see Naruto and his girls, who are now at Kuro Academy with the faction leaders, giving their report on what the Bijus have told them. After he was done, Hades smashed his hand against the table. How dare those Leaf scum, those bastards, make a mockery of the dead and try to show that they're more powerful than me. I demand that we take them out before they ruin the peace and the system I have created, Hades says. I agree, to use the dead like that. This is something that not even the original Lucifer would do, the Heaven faction leader says, aka Lord Michael. I agree on the same reasoning as Lord Michael, but I also have another reason. These people are threats to my brother-in-law Naruto, so I agree that we must eliminate Leaf and make sure our hero stays safe, Sir Zex says. I agree with Sir Zex on the same reason. My little Reina's lover is under threat by them, and so is peace that we have worked so hard for. I agree we have to eliminate the Leaf Village, Aziza says. The hero faction agrees we must protect mate Orpheus says. After that, the rest of the factions, who were also disgusted, also agreed to attack the Leaf Village. So we all agree on a full-scale attack against the Leaf Village under Akatsuki, Naruto says. Yes, to eliminate all the threats of your past so that we can have a bright future. Now, supernatural faction leader Naruto Uzumaki, you have the full support of the supernatural faction leaders to destroy the Leaf Village and any other threats from your past, Sir Zex says. Very well then, they should be dealt with swiftly, Naruto says. We now see Naruto and Vali gearing up for the war with a huge army consisting of millions of different supernatural creatures from angels, devils, fallen angels, yokai, dragons, gods, and other supernatural beings. And they were all here for one thing, one common goal, to annihilate the Leaf under Akatsuki and any other threats that the elemental nation has. Naruto's girls were under the protection of the faction leaders in Lucifer's castle with a whole lot of the best supernatural soldiers guarding the castle. Not to doubt that Leaf could even make it to the supernatural lands aka Hell or Heaven, but just in case he had guards stationed there. As Naruto stepped up to make a speech. First of all, I know none of you will die to those weak and inferior creatures that they call shinobis of the Leaf Village. You want to know why? Because their strongest are barely at the level of a non-reincarnated low-tier sacred gear user. That's right, their fully powered Hokages are just worth a human with a sacred gear that hasn't been trained. Secondly, once we win this war, all drinks will be on me, and thirdly, have fun killing the evil corrupted monsters. Do not look down upon yourselves for killing them. They are not innocent, they are evil. All they have done is destroy, plunder, and ruin people's lives. Now onwards, Naruto says as the army starts to move. Within a matter of seconds, the army had arrived. Naruto created a giant spear of energy and blasted the village, blowing half of it up, killing almost all of the non-powerful shinobis. The demon's back, yelled a shinobi. Don't worry, we have Lord Kage's, and he will kill them all. And the demon, said another. So demon, you dare return here after what you did. Now behold, your greatest nightmares, the Hokages of the past and the present, will now attack you. Hokages attack the demons, Tsunade yells. Hashirama, being forced to attack Naruto, tried to hit Naruto out of the sky with Woodstar, but Naruto easily maneuvered around him since he was good at flying. Before Naruto pulled out Ascalon and cut off Hashirama's arm. Hashirama waited for it to heal, but it never healed. What is going on? Why can't it heal? Hashirama says. Why can't Lord First heal? He's the Edo Tensei, said a shinobi. The demon, he's using his power to stop our Lord First's ability to heal, said another. Ha 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 ha. This is a blade, a holy blade that purges unholiness. Your method of resurrection was unnatural and unholy, so it purified your arm. Don't worry, Lord First. In respect, I will send you back to your grave, since I respect you, unlike your people, and I'll make this quick and painless for all the Kages. Apart from Hiruzen, Naruto says, as Hashirama smiled. You truly are a pure boy. I wish that you were there to lead the village instead of Hiruzen and any of his successors, which include my failure for granddaughter, Hashirama says. As at unseeable speed, Naruto slashed off Hashirama's head and hit the Edo Tensei seal, destroying it and freeing Hashirama. Thank you, Hashirama says. He beat Lord first, yelled a shinobi. Impossible. He's a demon. He truly is a demon. Don't worry, Lord 4 handled him, said another. Naruto blurred in front of Tobirama, slashing his head off, as well as the Edo Tensei seal, which freed him from the Edo Tensei. You done good. Truly you were the pinnacle of relief, Tobirama says, before he died. He beat Lord Second as well, said the same villager, which was a shinobi. Before the shinobi was pierced by spears of light, halving his head, as 1,000 more rained upon his veteran, killing everyone apart from the Kages and the rookies and the senseis and the two Sannin. This was the army attacking. What have you done, Naruto? You've killed everyone from your home, Tsunade yelled. This isn't my home, you big-titted cow bitch, Naruto yelled, back with his aura surrounding him. Now allow me to show you a power you're unworthy of seeing, but you will see it anyways, to show you how far I've come compared to you since my banishment. Now you'll see the power of a god. Orpheus, get ready, Naruto says telepathically to Orpheus, as Orpheus replied yes. Whatever that monster's doing, stop him, now Minato, Tsunade yelled, making Naruto get angry. How dare this bitch force his father to be her slave, as he dodged Minato's Hiroshin and Rasengan, kicking him away. The Crimson Dragon dwelling within me, awaken from your dominance. The Crimson Heavenly Dragon I possess within me, rise up to become a king and roar. The jetback god of infinity, the glorious red god of dreams. Watch over the forbidden existence we shall become that transcends the boundaries. Thou shall dance like a radiance within our inferno, Naruto and Orpheus says, as red scales start to form around Naruto as it becomes armor. The Leaf looked terrified to see this dragon. This dragon god looking down at them. This is my dragon god form. Now Leaf, you shall burn, Naruto says, as he rushes towards Minato, blasting him with a dragon shot, which dispelled him immediately since Naruto was using divine power, and divine power counteracted the dark arts that Leaf was using to revive the Hokages. He beat Minato like it was nothing, Dryas says. Damn you, demon, killing Sensei, Kakashi yells, rushing towards Naruto with fear but also anger, charging a Chidori. Naruto let it connect, making Leaf celebrate as the dust cleared and they saw Naruto's armor was unfazed, not even a single scratch was on it. What was that meant to do? Hurt me? Naruto says as he grabs Kakashi, lifted him off the ground. So, you implanted another shotgun. Let me guess. The village gave it to you once I took that Danzo sneaky bastard's life. That bastard always had places to store valuables that nobody knew, Naruto says. Yes, demon, and now I will use its power to beat you. Susanoo, Kakashi says, before bringing down a fist on Naruto, but Naruto is caught in his dragon god form, shattering it by just squeezing his fist as he blurred in front of Kakashi at speeds that nobody could see and used his claw to cut his head off clean. Naruto then sees Vali. So Uchiha trash, you tried to fight my brother in all but blood. After I warned you, I saw you try to rush towards him with the intent to fight. I told you to stay put, he's way out of your league. But you didn't listen, now I will kill you, Vali says as he kicked Sasuke in the ball and banged his leg up, ripping Sasuke in half. Naruto smiled as he saw Sakura fall to her knees crying before Naruto rushed in front of her and beat her black and blue as she was screaming in pain. Please stop it, Naruto, I beg you, as Naruto kicked her, punched her and everything as she begged for her life. But Naruto just grabbed her kunai and stabbed her, not wanting to dirty his Ascalon blade with her dirty weak blood. The rest of the rookies and the senseis were taken out, leaving only Hiruzen and Tsunade and Jiraiya at the end. My students, we may have lost the war, but we shall win this battle. Let us kill this demon and avenge our people, Hiruzen says. Hiruzen, you are delusional to think that you can stand to me. You're the weakest of the Hokages. And I defeated Hashirama Minato, the strongest, Naruto says. Shut up, demon. Once we kill you, we will enslave your girlfriends and breed them till they give us strong children, till we make a whole village full of children that come from them, Jiraiya says, as he feels something pierce his guts. But when he looks up, he sees Naruto in front of him with his fist in his guts. That was all his eyes were able to register before he blacked out and died. Did you really think that you would live long enough after speaking about my girlfriends like that? Naruto says. Once Tsunade sees this, something in her snaps. As out of rage she blurs in front of Naruto, trying to punch him repeatedly and kicks him. You see, demon, you're dead now, she says. But when the dust cleared, Naruto's armor wasn't even phased. In fact, he hasn't even moved a single step. So this is the legendary strength of the weak Sanin. A low-class devil surpasses you, Naruto says. Now die, he yells as he kicks her head off. Now then, Hiruzen, the man that was involved in making my life a living hell. Did you enjoy the paperwork I left you in the afterlife? Didn't you find it weird that Sir Zex, the Devil King, my brother-in-law, moved you to doing paperwork in your death? That's right, it was me who planned it. It was my plan to punish you because I knew how much that made you suffer. Naruto says, how dare you, it's all your fault. First, you kill me, Naruto, and make me suffer paperwork once again. And then you use your Demon King brother-in-laws to make me suffer. You just use your connections with the Devil King to torture me, Hiruzen says. Yes, now die, Naruto says as he blurs in front of Hiruzen and then kicks him as Hiruzen tries to defend. But Naruto is stronger and faster as he tanks all the hits that Hiruzen sends from his monkey staff, not even getting damage from it, as Naruto eventually gets tired of him and stabs him with him, killing him. And with that, the last of the Elemental Nation's ninjas fall. Too bad that the other villagers lost to this corruption, but now the world shall have peace. It's time to finish the Akatsuki. I don't think that they deserve to live. It shall be quick, Naruto says. We now see Naruto and his army hovering above the village of Rain, at unseeable distance so the shinobis cannot see him. Naruto aimed his hand at the Rain village. Infinity Blaster, Naruto yells as he shot a beam, destroying everything. Naruto then saw a black portal open up behind the mountain. This was Obito Uchiha, the man that freed the Nine Tails. So, you're the man that freed the Nine Tails and killed my parents and made my life a living hell, Naruto says. You ruined everything I worked for. You killed the villagers. Now there's no need for my plan. Now I can never be with Ren, Obito says. Naruto laughs as he walks up to Obito. You might want to see my bro Vali's new girlfriend, Naruto says as he starts laughing as he smiles at Vali, who nodded. And the person Obito saw next made him cry. Ren? Is that you? Obito says. Shut up, you evil man. I hate you, you monster. You ruined Naruto's life. You ruined so many lives. All because of your pain and you couldn't get over me. You disgust me. Naruto told me how you killed Minato Sensei and Kushina Kage, how you ruined his life. How can you call yourself a member of Team 7 when all you and Kakashi did were become monsters? Or maybe me and Minato Sensei never did fit in with Team 7, since the Leaf are monsters. It made sense that someone from a noble clan like you will be just as evil and monstrous as them. It's a good thing that my new boyfriend Vali supports Naruto and is good, Rin says. Obito falls to the ground as he starts to cry as Naruto blurs in front of him, chuckling before he kills him. And with that, our mission in the Elemental Nations comes to an end, Naruto says, as everybody cheers. Let's go home, he says as everyone flies home. After Naruto got home, he reported everything to the faction leaders and they had a party. We now time skip a few years. We see Naruto and his girls in embrace as they watch their kids play. The Uzumaki clan of the Supernatural Clan, the biggest clan, consisting of nearly over 100 members right now. They had many sons and many daughters, and it was the fastest recreated clan in the history of the supernatural world. So Naruto, all turned out good. Yeah, it did. This is the life, being with your girls and watching your children be happy, Naruto says. But guys, that's all for today. And that's all for this series. So peace. Peace. Peace.